everybody, and welcome. It is Sunday once again, which means it is time for Sunday Sidequest on Nat 21 Adventure. Speaking of which, let me switch right over there to the Twitch channel so I can see you if you are talking in the chat. We are having momentary technical things, so we're going to start off with the video. Here it is. There once was an ogre named Paulo. The scouts he knew he could swallow, but they gave him paws with a roar and some claws. There's a plan, but he's too dumb to follow. Wicked Clever, in association with Nat 21 Adventures, presents Wyrdscouts. Let's hope this doesn't end in disaster. All right, so here we are, Wyrdscouts. My name is Robert Turk. I am the story guide today. I am also the designer and publisher and author for this little game right here, Wyrdscouts. That's what we're playing here on Nat 21 Adventures. This is our second to last episode of Wyrdscouts. And this is a family-friendly, adult-friendly, kid-friendly, glare-friendly, evidently, role-playing game about magical kids in an enchanted forest going off to earn badges, earn their weird scouting badges and helping people and doing good things. So it's not about going into the forest and killing goblins and things like that. This is a published game. It is available. Boom, there we go. I'm remembering how all this works. You can get it at my website, wicked-clever.com, or on DriveThruRPG. We have been playing for a while. This is 6 or 7. I think it's our 7th episode, counting character creation. Here's our cast. So I'm gonna. Here they are. I'm gonna show them to you. We're gonna see them. We have Mab, just Mab.
Okay, I'm a pook, which means I'm like part critter, but like I'm really into animals and animals are into me. And that's why I have like this, I've adopted this beautiful Madagascar hissing cockroach.
Actual size.
Actual sized. His name is Fluffy.
All right. We have Shoshana Ruth Green.
That's me. And I play Keely, the half giant, who is tall and enthusiastic.
And she's back with us this week. We have the amazing May Hemmer.
I will unmute, and I'm Lily, the sapling, who's super quiet, and I'm all about trees and nature and water, but this is Juice.
So somehow in doing that, I got you all on opposite sides, and it's wigging me out. So there we go.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. So yeah, here we are. These are our scouts in the Weirdwood. They have this is their first time in the Weirdwood. They are on a mission to, at this point, find the ram, the golden ram that fell out of the sky. They found it. They did that part. They've got to get it back up into the sky. So they did calm it down. They did befriend it. It's been creating storms. It's got its. We're calling them moops. They're sheep. But moops ties in with the Tuesday night D&D game. So the friend moops are up on the clouds, looking down and crying and sending storms and rain. And they have made an ogre friend, which they decided to name Paulo. Ogre friend, yes. And let's see, they've helped pixies so far. They've helped Grub so far. They've hurt pixies so far. And they have borrowed their scout leader's stash of gems and jewelry. And
gems, not gin.
Gems.
Gems.
Oh,
Gems.
not
Gems.
this.
Uh-oh.
Not gin.
Not that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, my bad. I'll put this away.
So, if you've watched this before, you already know. If you haven't, though, I'm going to clue you in. This is an audience participation stream. Here on Nat 21 Adventures, that's something we try to do with all the shows. We want you to be involved in it. Now, we might not always see your comments. It's not like we're having a talk show here where we'll interact back and forth and have a conversation with you. However, everybody that's watching this on Twitch, the only place you can watch it, watching it live, you can spend your channel points to influence their dice rolls. So the way you do that is down there on channel points, you can add or subtract a die from a player's roll whenever they're about to go. So if you want to help them, you can spend your channel points to add a die to their roll. And this is a dice pool system with D10s. If you want to hurt them, you take a die away. Now, the other thing we do just for this show, they have a magical animal familiar with them, Murder Beast, who saved their butts last week. He is a Black Panther. He's a pretty snarky Black Panther who kind of doesn't seem to be thrilled to be out on this adventure with him, but he will jump in if they are in mortal danger. We are letting the audience play the voice of Murder Beast. All of you out there, if somebody types something in chat that one of us feels should come from Murder Beast's mouth, we'll pop it up on the screen. And I will say it as if Murder Beast was saying that, and that becomes part of the game. That sentence is what Murder Beast says to the scouts in the game. So you can chat all you want, and when we find something that we think he should say, we'll pop it in there, and he says it. All right. So where are we right now in this adventure? They have just they've come out of the Grove Kingdom. Right, exactly. Murder Beast, I need sleep. Don't bother me unless all the scouts are about to get hurt really bad, which is what happened towards the end of last time. Murder Beast jumps in and he roars really loud, and it makes everybody stop everything that they're doing. So last time the scouts came back from the Grove Kingdom, which was below ground. They came back above ground in the rain. They found the golden moop. One of the group calmed it down with their animal magnetism. I think that was Bob talked to it. Yes, because Bob can talk to animals.
And animals won't attack me.
And animals won't attack Bob. Lily healed it up because it had an arrow stuck in it. Oh, Keely had to pull the arrow out. Lily healed it up. And then the golden moop zapped the crap out of a giant ogre that was following them, looking for a Mother's Day present for its mom. For its mama, and thought maybe the moop would make a good Mother's Day present. Bob has managed to totally confuse the ogre because ogres are not smart at all. And there's some sort of deal going on here with a cigarette lighter and a torch in exchange for the ogre not eating them or the moop. It's supposed to take the cigarette lighter and the torch back to mama as a present. Now, ogres are about 15 feet tall, so at least 3 times taller than these scouts. The scouts are middle school aged kids. So the lighter's really tiny to a ogre's hand, which is 3 times as big as their hands would be. And the torch is probably pretty small as well. But somehow they've managed to convince this ogre to follow along so far. Just some guy. It was finally an animal handling roll, which doesn't even really, I mean, that's the go-to skill for Dungeons and Dragons. We got to use it in Wyrdscouts. So that's where we are. And I believe last time some of you did anybody hit level 5 on a badge?
Oh, so close.
Lily hit level 5 on a badge. Which badge did you level up, Lily?
Alchemy.
Alchemy. So you have alchemical potions on you. And once during this game, if you need a potion, you get to decide what it is, and it's there. You've got it to use. So that's how experience works in this game. You are getting points in your various badges, which add dice to your rolls. And when you max out a badge, when you get level 5 in a badge, you get a new magical special ability. All right. So here we go. That's where you are. Keely is sort of hiding the golden moop back behind her so the ogre doesn't see it. Bob is doing this exchange with the light and the torch, and Lily is staying out of the way so she doesn't get stepped on. Right? That's where
about
we
part.
are.
Yep.
Oh, and you all were talking about creating something to get the moop back up into the sky. So that's where we should start.
Wait, real quick. I know I healed the giant.
Ogre.
I mean, I'm sorry, ogre. Oh my god.
The ogre and the moop.
And the moop.
So you are actually wounded right now.
Yeah, I'm bruised. Was I bruised or scraped up?
You're scraped up.
Okay.
You're scraped up because you did them both.
Yeah,
And
because he's pretty big.
How long does it take for her to heal?
She's going to need a night's sleep. She's going to either need a night's sleep or she's going to need a magical potion that can rejuvenate her, or she's going to need someone to do some first aid, comforting, make her dinner, whatever it may be, like comfort food, make her soup, probably not scout soup.
No, not that one.
And so those are the three options there for healing up.
I can make you a sandwich.
I can rub your temples. And
Okay.
Maybe the other way around. Maybe you make her a sandwich and I'll rub her temples.
or
Maybe we
good at
just
alchemy.
How about is Bob still beat up from getting thrown across like a rag doll?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Okay.
But do you have any I mean, you're really good at alchemy. Maybe you can make a potion of something good to help you.
I mean, you do have the one potion. I would hate for you to use it.
I don't want to use it on that.
beginning
Yeah.
for
I'd rather
this.
can I like try and make something like out of herbs that might help?
Absolutely. Now,
Okay.
you have to remember it is pouring down rain right now. You have a moop that's you're trying to keep hidden from the ogre, and this frustrated ogre that knows it's going to get in trouble if it doesn't get back to Mama with a present. All right.
Okay. So
so-
then, guys, do we just want to get him out of here? Is that like plan one, or do we want to like use him to get our little friend up into the sky? But as soon as he sees the little friend, he may want to eat it.
Can we disguise the moop as something else?
You can certainly try.
Absolutely. I like the way you think.
All right, I'm gonna use some sticks. I guess I have to kind of sneak back into the woods to do this.
You don't have to sneak because it's nighttime. It's raining. You're in a clearing, like you are in a clearing because of blasted trees. Because the moop freaking out leveled all the trees around here, sending lightning bolts through them. Right. So Keely, you're on the edge of the clearing anyway because you were hiding the moop. You could just slip back into the trees. You don't have to test for that. The ogre is paying attention to the fire and the lighter, and so.
All right, I'm gonna. I guess can I argue? It's probably arts and crafts, but maybe it's storytelling and lore because it's fabricating.
No, it's not storytelling and lore. Unless you didn't level up storytelling and lore to have the illusion ability, did you?
I only have 3. I have 3 in storytelling and lore.
Because you could sort of disguise it with illusion magic. But no, this is probably arts and crafts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the best person to be doing this then, but I am here.
You are there.
Although,
Can I
yeah,
use what little energy I have to help her try and disguise the
I want your help, but I don't want to exhaust you.
So yes, and I will say, let me pull up the character sheet over here. Like if you're going to try and disguise it as another creature entirely, that's definitely arts and crafts. If you're just going to get the moop to lay down and roll in the mud so it's not all shiny, that's probably mythical beasts. So I don't know if that works better for you. However, I see Bob. If you all go over to Keely, Paulo the Ogre is probably going to follow you over to Keely.
How about this? What if I keep the ogre busy and show him how to make things with berries and stuff while I make something for myself to try and not pass out, while you guys, hide the thing.
Yep.
And she literally is going to say thing.
And it looks like 2 dice have been added to Keely by the audience. So thank you for that. So your arts and crafts roll just got considerably better.
Good, because I don't have any skills in that.
Well, I've got 3 in mythical beasts, and it's totally my jam. And I've got cleverness.
All right.
So should you do the roll then? And I'll assist you, Bob?
That's up to you, man, because you're the one that
I guess
thought of
I
it
have
first.
to do it, though, because I had the...
You don't have to do it. You can pass it off.
Okay. Yeah, I pass it off to you.
Awesome. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
Really,
And I'll assist
really
you.
good idea. I appreciate that assist.
So
what I'm
Mab,
thinking, and
if Mab
I'm just
convinces-
pitching this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if Mab rolls it. Wow.
But what about,
we might have some interesting lag here. Something's going on.
yeah, I'm noticing we have some lag going on.
If Mab rolls it, what? Robert, go.
Keely can add the sticks in to help. That can be your assistance.
Okay, so that's +1 for Keely. Keely,
Yeah, but now,
what were you
Keely,
gonna
what was
say?
your idea?
Oh, I was gonna say so Bob, I'm just pitching this. So my idea was we roll him around, or her, we don't know, in the mud, and then I'd
It's
like
her.
to write a sign that says regular sheep, and then just hang it, because I think
Regular moop.
like I feel like
Miniature moop.
but you know what? It's better for you to write it anyway, because oh no, wait, you don't speak. None of us speak troll, right? Or ogre, I mean.
I mean, the ogre's been speaking English so
Yeah,
far.
so we'll just use.
I mean, it
I'll
might
write
be
a sign that
heraldry
says
in Manos.
regular sheep.
Moop.
But you can do
Regular
whatever
moop.
you want. That was just my idea.
It's a moop. It's a miniature moop. That's part of the charm there. Not sheep. It's a miniature moop. Too small for anything.
Oh, miniature?
Oh.
Okay.
Mini moop.
Do you think that'll
Mini
work
moop.
better than regular?
Yes.
Okay.
Mab, you had a die taken away.
Oh, not a problem. Not a moop.
All
That's
right.
even better. I love it. This. I'm assuming Murder Beast says this.
Oh, yeah. That is better. Yeah.
Not a moop.
Good idea.
Okay. We want pairs of dice. We want 3 of a kind of dice.
Mhm.
Fortunately, I've got 1 single pair. 1 single pair.
Okay. A single pair. So
Wait.
that is a costly success.
Yep.
All right. So this is what's gonna happen. And then Keely and Lily are gonna get a chance to recover from this. Okay.
Mhm.
So you convince the moop here to roll around in the mud. All right. That it's not gonna freak out, it's not gonna run away on you, and you sort of help it roll like you would teaching a dog to roll over.
And I'm having a really good conversation, getting to know the moop,
right,
finding
'cause you
out
can
about
talk to
its
it.
family,
Right.
telling it why. I want to explain to it why we're doing this.
Yes. And so you get the moop up. It looks great. It looks really, really good. Like, it is now not a golden moop at all. It's a runny, muddy, brown moop. And the moop is so excited about this plan that you all have come up with that it lets out a moopish bleat of joy that just echoes through the forest. That's your cost there. And the ogre goes, huh? And looks up over in your direction. All right. So Lily, you wanted to distract the ogre with a potion and try and pull off making a sort of recovery, wake up Java juice thing going on.
Yes. Just some really good kombucha, with some antioxidants.
Yep.
Keeping it au natural. Find a mushroom per minute.
All right. So we're looking. That's definitely alchemy.
Mhm.
And it probably is cleverness there.
Okay.
I mean, because you're really only helping yourself, so we can't do
it's
helpfulness.
cleverness.
Yeah. And then, so we're gonna see if you can keep his attention back on you, and then Keely will get the final roll with those 2 bonus die to try and cover up whatever happens here.
All right, so I'm gonna roll. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus my cleverness. Oh my god. I got 4 3s, a 6, a 1, and a 4.
4 3s, 6, a 1, and a 4. Okay. So the 4 3s, that's a full-on success. Wow. So you get to choose here. Do you create a potion that takes away 1 level of damage, or do you keep the ogre's attention fully on you?
Oh damn. I mean, crud. I'm a child. I mean, I don't know. My kid dropped some words because they overheard me in car rage mode.
Yeah. I had to have that talk with my 14-year-old the other day.
Ooh.
But did your 5-year-old drop the F-bomb?
When he was 5, probably not.
Mine uses it in context. Anyway, he goes, "What the?" When something breaks. So, God, yeah, the teachers don't think it. She's gonna keep the ogre's attention. That's more important right now. She could always sleep this off.
Okay.
As long as she just have to sleep, but she's gonna keep the ogre's attention.
All right, yeah. So the ogre looks over. He's like, "Huh?" And then you're like, "No! Look at this!" And you're mashing the berries up and shaking your canteen with the stuff in it and letting the ogre sniff it. And that's what does it. It's when you hold it up for the ogre to smell it, and he comes back to it. And this probably would heal you up if you had a moment to drink it. But the ogre just takes the entire canteen and chugs it.
But I already healed you.
All right, Keely, we're back to you. You've got a brown, soppy, muddy, excited Moop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's all that we need.
That is all that you need.
Yeah. Mission accomplished.
So.
Yeah, now we just gotta see if the ogre is gonna leave.
Right? Well, you've got to get the Moop back up in the sky.
Yeah, but we can't do that until the ogre leaves. Unless we can convince him. All right. That would be storytelling and lore, though, right?
Also have a good die roll for that.
Or actually, could I use heraldry and manners?
Depends on what you're going to do here.
Mm.
So it depends on what you're going to do. If you are somehow going to play on the customs and nature of the ogre to help you, then that would be heraldry and manners. If you're just going to tell a really sad story about why this Moop has to go back up in the sky with its friends, then that would be storytelling and lore.
Yeah, I'm going to do storytelling and lore.
I mean, I get one potion. I get one potion.
You get one potion.
I don't know why a child of 12 would need to know how to make chloroform, but here we are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the downtime, Hildy's been teaching you how to make bathtub gin. So, I mean, why not?
Oh. Do we need to blur that out? Let me just do this.
I don't know. It's corporate sponsorship. It's unpaid and unasked for. So
is Hildy just the orphanage person from Annie?
Yes.
Pretty much. Probably.
Look at me. Look at what I'm working with.
Little girls.
Little girls. That's
All
the
right.
role of my dreams.
All
Me
right.
too.
So you're going to try and convince the ogre that to help you all put the moop back up in the sky?
Yeah, to throw that moop. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to use charm and storytelling and lore and those 2 extra dice from chat. Thank you.
Yep.
Any assists I can give?
If any assists from anybody, I will take. And I will say, hey, friend ogre, you want to play a really fun game? It's called Try and Get the Not a Moop into the Clouds. I bet you can't do it. Bet you can't throw this Not a Moop all the way into the clouds.
Well, I heard he wasn't strong
You
enough.
go first. And then if you don't make it, then I'll go. And whoever wins.
We're totally gonna win. We're gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna win. There's no way you could throw this Not a Moop all the way into the clouds. All right, let's see.
Yes, I will say that is enough for a die from Bob as well. Yeah.
Man.
All right, so that's okay. 1, 2 from chat. 1, 2, 3 from my charm. 1, 2, 3 from storytelling and lore, and then 1 more from Bob.
Yep.
Okay, here I go. Yes, 3 4s and 2 6s.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you've got a full success and a bonus here that you can decide what else happens. Yeah, I mean the ogre wants to play your game. He's like, no, Paulo strong.
I don't know, Paulo.
Paulo throw.
I don't know, Paulo. I heard your mom was saying that.
Paulo. Woo, you can do it. Man, chanting Paulo's name over and over again brings back a lot of memories from Ren Fair.
So the ogre, Paulo, heads over to this brown
Pauloger.
Pauloger. All right. Picks up the brown sticky moop. And you can see the thought process or lack thereof start to grind down in his brain like this is food. And he's about to throw this food away.
Oh.
So do you all just sit there in silence while he ponders whether or not he's going to
Doesn't
eat
she
it?
have like a bonus success though?
She does. She's also a mute.
I guess I would use my bonus to have him not think that it's food.
Okay. Yeah.
Or to encourage him to play with his food.
Oh. All right. To play with his food. What do you say?
Play with your food. Throw that, not a moop. Throw it.
That, not a moop. Throw that, not a
Not a
moop.
moop. Throw that, not a moop. Throw that, not a moop.
All right.
And
Hey, better. So
do it.
So he gets wound up by this. All right. And he pulls back and he throws the moop. And I need 2 dice from each of you. However, we seem to have lost Lily momentarily. So we'll see.
Heck. You know,
Hey,
you.
it's Reverend Tommy. Sorry, I clicked that off. I got
and then
excited.
we have a comment from YouTube. It's Miss Hannigan. Thank you. I was trying to remember who that
Me
was.
too.
Thank you.
How did we get a comment from YouTube? That's awesome.
I know, because we're live streaming. I clicked the button and I said, why not?
Oh,
Live
yeah.
streaming on YouTube. So that
There you
it's-
go.
That's really what the button literally says. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Hey, that's great.
Do it.
Well, welcome from YouTube as well. I lied. I said you could only watch this live on Twitch. I was wrong. So
Wasn't I supposed to click that button?
it's okay. You and Paulo can hash it out. They might take the whole channel away from you, but it's not my channel. So no, they won't do that. They won't do that for the first time. Someone added the die.
Yeah.
All right. We can add that to the troop roll. I'm going to go ahead and have each of you roll 3 die since we don't have Lily back yet, and that'll just count as Lily's 2 die. And then one of you gets to add a 4th die to this roll. Oh, we have Lily back.
Hey,
that.
perfect.
Or Lily can just roll 2 die.
I will roll 2 die. Sorry about that.
That's okay. It happens. This is live on the
Yeah.
internet.
Guess what? Your oldest gets a splinter and it's the end of the world and he's screaming mommy. Okay. I got 4 and a 5.
Okay.
You got a 4 and a 5? I got
Yeah.
a 7 and a 9.
I got a 6, 7, 10.
So there. 6.
So
Yes.
2
Okay.
sevens?
So there are 2 7s in there. There are 2 7s in there, which is a costly success. All right. So you all have to decide: do you spend a point to do you spend a fairy stone? You got 2 to make that a full-on success. Costly success. He is throwing the moop. The moop is going to make it to the sky. Okay. It's not going to fail. You have succeeded in that. But there will be a cost to this. Unless
I'm going
you
to say
spend
fairy stone.
I won't say no.
Yeah.
I'm
This one's-
gonna say fairy stone it.
All right.
I third.
Okay. You're down to 1 fairy stone. You spend a fairy stone for full-on success. That moop goes sailing up. And as it does, the rain and the velocity here, all that mud that Bob put on it just falls away. And it's sort of like a reverse shooting star, like this golden streak going up into the sky, overshooting its friends, landing on the cloud. And then all the crying moops that were looking around turn and they start to scamper off after their golden moop friend.
I shout after them, don't forget to write. I'll miss you.
Oh.
Lily?
So you all have actually accomplished the goal of the mission with an episode and a half to spare. No, yay!
Sweet. Bye.
Bye. No, we're not leaving. We're not actually leaving because there's other stuff. So that's not a bad suggestion. They did get the fairy stone for naming Paulo last time. Yep, that's how they got up to 2. So there we go. And the moop goes sailing up, and here is where you all spent the fairy stone, so there's no cost. I don't have to make that bad thing happen that would wreck your world. Instead, so the sky starts to clear. The sun has not risen yet. It's still an hour or 2 off from dawn, but you have a very happy Ploger here dancing around like, I throw moop. I throw moop.
You did it. You win.
It would actually say Paulo throw moop because the word I is not in his vocabulary. But Paulo yeet moop. And he's excited, and he turns towards Keely and says, Paulo win.
Yeah, good job, Paulo. I didn't think you could do it, and you really did it. Wow.
Paulo prize.
Excellent idea.
Oh.
I found this the other day. This is a very special prize that was sent in by just some guy from Tennessee. He wanted you to have this. The key is right here. Let me hand you the key. And this is actual size. This is a very, very important prize. This is the key. Don't lose the key.
The ogre reaches out and takes it.
Okay, there you go.
And eats it.
Okay.
Oh.
Congratulations. Wait till you get to open it. All right. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Bye.
We're headed back to the thing.
Maybe we'll play Throw Not a Moop later sometime.
Yeah.
You
Bye.
won. Good job. Bye now.
Keep walking. Don't look back.
Yep.
Don't
No.
look back. Keep walking. Oh.
Yep. Keep walking. Oh no.
No?
No.
Scouts
Uh oh.
Okay.
show
Uh-huh.
Mama. And he holds up the little lighter and the torch.
Oh yes.
Oh.
You know what? Let's just do it.
Okay.
Lily, the beat up one is like
Says you.
she's internally screaming right now. But okay. She's just gonna be like, okay. Thank you for White Bat for that dice. I'm gonna need it.
Yes, somebody gave you a die for your next roll.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need it.
So yeah, Paulo's pointing back to the
Okay,
cave.
here's the deal. Our friend Lily needs to sleep. So here's what I'm going to recommend. Just so that we have a choice there, Ogre buddy, Paul Ogre. We could stay the night here, get a full night's rest, full day's rest for Lily, or you can let her sleep on your head or back or wherever. And while we walk, those are your choices. Whichever Lily you would prefer.
So the ogre starts to reach to pick Lily up.
Gently.
Lily's just like screaming internally louder because now it's
Lily, if you don't want to do it, just say I'm cool with like. I won't let him hurt you.
She's just there. She's a little terrified.
I'm not gonna let him hurt you.
She's like frozen with fear. It's fine. It's fine.
I got you.
It's fine. Like she's
All
just
right.
looking at him like, remember I healed you? Like that's all she said.
I mean, he was mostly unconscious at that point. So
Remember harder. Remember harder.
he picks Lily up. All right, sticks her under his arm.
Nope, not a good place. Let her ride on your head or your back. Come on.
Takes her out from under his arm and
Gently. Very good. Good job. Yay.
Scout fall down.
It's not a flat head? Looked pretty flat in the photo.
He puts the other hand up and takes one hand down.
Are you comfortable, Lily?
No.
She is not comfortable. Move your hand. Let her go where she wants.
Where am I supposed to go? She's just like, where?
Let's see that picture of the ogre again.
She's on
Let's
his
put up the
head.
picture of
She's
the
like
ogre.
on his head, laying there like,
See?
oh,
Okay, you can sleep
Yeah,
on his
that's-
eyebrows.
What about near those little mushrooms on his shoulder?
Yeah.
Can she just lay on? Can she just drape over his shoulder? Like, because at this point, she's just done.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll pick you up and he'll put you. It's sort of like a fireman's carry.
Got
if
it.
The fireman was 3 times bigger than you, so you're just on his shoulder, right?
Okay, cool.
Holding on. Arms.
You can use
arms
those
on-
mushrooms and make a healing kombucha.
out of ogre skin mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure how I feel about that. That's gonna be a real sour kombucha.
Yeah.
Petrified sapling. Yes.
Actually, the artist that did this art, she has a Twitch channel. I wish I could remember what it's called, and I would post it.
Not
up there.
Lillustrations, is it?
It's not illustrations. It's Heather. Heather, what is her name? I've forgotten. Oh, you know what? It's in the book. You put credits in the front of the book. Let's see. It is Heather Hunter. Heather Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know Heather Hunter from MarsCon. So yeah, we'll toss our Twitch channel up here if we can find it. It's like fireside art. Okay, anyway. Anyway, here we go. So you're on his shoulder, and he heads back towards the stomping through the mud towards the cave that you all had already investigated and skedaddled out of there because Mama was sleeping in it. All right. So the other two of you heading along. Whoops.
No, we're gonna let her.
No.
You're just gonna let Lily.
Hi,
get
Lily.
eaten.
Have fun.
Thanks for. No, of course we're
Taking one for
going.
the taking one for the team. You're
No.
welcome.
Absolutely take. I'm never gonna let anything happen in life.
No, we're definitely going with her.
Right. Okay. So it's all. I mean, the ogre can move pretty quickly. You all can't move as quickly as the ogre. The ogre could probably get back to his cave in like 5 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I thought it was further than that.
Well, it took you all about half an hour, but it was also in the dark and in the rain and so yeah, maybe a little bit longer than that. Maybe because you all
Okay,
did run for a
okay.
while. You ran. So the ogre will quickly start to outpace you all unless you do something.
Slow down, buddy. Slow down. Take your time. Nice and easy. Tell me about your mama.
Oh, okay. So that'll do it. Mama, big.
Oh, yeah. That's right. What else do you like about mama?
Mama, big.
Ooh, that's a good
Nice.
quality.
Does mama hug you?
Mama hit.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
a good quality.
That-
Woo, yay, mama.
No. Mama,
Just wanna
hey.
get him to keep talking.
I got this. Hold up. Yeah, check this out. I'm gonna start doing some psychological warfare on this poor ogre.
Okay.
Oh no.
I am going to convince this ogre that this is awful. This is really awful. That being hit by his mama is not a good thing, and that he shouldn't let her hit him anymore.
What if that's like their love language? Like we're not exactly dealing with normal people; they're ogres.
Right. I mean, it
I
could be
acknowledge
like
that.
Klingons.
I acknowledge that.
Like, Bob, you've watched Star Trek. You know about Klingons, right?
Yeah, I do. I hear you. However, I didn't say psychological help. I said psychological warfare.
Yeah. So this is probably heraldry and manners.
Okay.
You can make an argument for something else.
Like storytelling and lore.
How are you doing storytelling and lore? Because you're not really lying.
I'm not lying, but I am telling him tales of what it is like for every other species out there.
There you go. Okay, so as you walk, you're telling him stories
Every
about...
other species out there gets along with their mama, and their mama doesn't hit them. In fact, mamas who hit babies and their kids are often considered bad mamas.
Oh no, Bob.
Yeah, I went there.
Wow.
I went there.
All right, so storytelling and lore, probably
Wow.
charm.
I'll take charm or cleverness, but whichever, your choice.
I mean,
I am manipulating him, is what I am
yeah. I mean, you are, which would be charm. You are,
doing. Okie doke.
you are playing on his emotions.
So rude.
I think you
So
got a
rude.
die in there somewhere, though. Did you get a die? No, that was for Lily.
Yeah, Lily had to die.
Yeah, I'm still,
So
I'm gonna need it.
Oh yeah, at Reverend Tommy, I don't have that thing open where I can mark these done, but so far everybody but Lily's is done. So
A pair of twos. All right, so I have one pair, and it is a costly success.
all right, one pair, costly success. All right, thank you, Reverend Tommy. We got a costly success. So you are telling him all of these stories about, how mothers are. Other
I'll
species.
explain how my mom is. I'll explain how everyone else's mom that I've met is, and all of the really nice things that they do. Like they'll make me the perfect breakfast. They'll tuck me in when I'm not feeling well, read me bedtime stories. My favorite though is the gentle hug, and when they do my hair, and I like that. And
All
your
right.
mama doesn't do any of those things. I don't think your mama is a good mama.
So the ogre, you look up, Lily. It's very obvious to you that the ogre is processing this, and there are tears in its eyes that are falling down its cheeks. And it
I made an ogre cry.
you made an ogre cry. Actually, that's a
how
perfect
big are
one.
how big are the tears? Can I catch one in my canteen?
You can certainly try. That would be an athletics check.
I'm gonna try because I feel like Lily might want that for something.
Yes. Murder Beast chimes up. Don't forget, Mama's buy you 6 pounds of your favorite gummy bears.
My mama did that, and I'm actually starting to get a little teary-eyed too.
Oh, no.
Talking about how much I love my mama. I miss my mommy. Oh, nuts. I made myself miss my mommy.
So Keely has probably helpfulness or bravery.
It's probably helpfulness because I'm doing it to get it
Doing
for,
it for Lily. I mean, you're
Lily.
darting in front of an ogre that's walking forward and not paying attention, which is why it could be bravery. But it's more helpful. You're doing it for Lily.
All right, so I'm rolling. Oh, I got 2 2s.
So
Better
does
than
my
nothing.
bug. My bug has a tutu.
Done.
So, yes, and this is exactly what's going to happen. Is you run forward with your canteen. You're so excited. You catch this teardrop, which fills your canteen, and then you're not quite stepped on, but mostly stepped on. You can take it because of who you are, and you're half giant. But you are going to take a bruised level of damage here. So
That's worth it.
that's the cost. Is that the ogre's not paying any attention to you. It's
Worth it.
crying and trudging forward and just sort of squishes you. So
Lily's just gonna be like, no! Like she's just like, oh my god.
Let's go. I'm okay. I'm all right.
you get back to the ogre's cave. And here's where the cost comes in for Bob's story.
Oh no.
The ogre, Lily's still on its shoulder.
We're all gonna
Mama's
die.
still snoring in the cave. Paulo the ogre stands there, hands on his hips, and bellows out, "Bad mama."
Okay, we seize it. There you go, Lily. Come on, Lily. Let's go.
He's holding me on his shoulder. Like, how am I just gonna
No,
go?
he doesn't have any hands on you. You're just
Oh,
up
he's laying
there.
there.
You're just up there about 12 feet in the air.
Yeah, I don't know if I just want to jump off. Like, I'm a little scared to just jump off 12 feet in the air in this weird angle. But
Can you climb down?
yeah, she's gonna just start sliding. Well, because if he's doing the fireman carry in a sense, is her head towards his back?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Are the mushrooms in a hand-holding sort of way?
Those first couple of mushrooms, only because they're in the illustration. Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
You can grab a mushroom and sort of swing yourself around.
She's just gonna do that and hold on and kind of just slough off and then hope for the best. And then
this is I don't think Murder Beast is going to jump in there to help you with this, honestly.
No.
He's just sort of watching. He's been plodding along behind you all, sort of watching, and he's watching you do this. And now he's going to let you go for it. So that's going to be athletics, Lily.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
Probably bravery and athletics.
I'm doomed.
Can I help her? Can I help her at all?
How are you helping her?
I'm gonna reach up. I know I'm not very tall, but I'll reach up.
Oh, I have a die too, right? Still.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
I'm gonna use that one.
You do have a die. You can, Murder Beast is absolutely judging, and I think you just got another die.
Oh, okay. Yay!
And another die. You just got two more die.
Thank you, Sally and David. You
so that's
don't
your
want me...
third. You just got 3 dice.
Okay, thank you for not letting a child die.
They like you way better.
All right, so I got a 3 2s, a 3, a 5, and a 6.
3 2s, a 3 5. Okay, that's a full-on success. All right. So yeah, you sort of slide down his back. Bob's there sort of helping you. And you all can look over. Actually, Keely's probably the only one that noticed it because the other two of you are engaged in athletics. Murder Beast is sort of waiting to jump. Like, you get the impression that if Lily was falling and going to break her neck, Murder Beast would probably jump in there and help her. But
that's about it. He's not going to go above and beyond.
Yeah, he's not going to go above and beyond. Like, if you're going to break your neck, he might step in to help you. But no.
Can we go now? Can we go?
Sliding 12 feet down. So you are on the ground, and inside the cave, Mama snorts and sort of wakes up.
Come on, let's go.
And says,
Yeah,
don't let him finish.
Yeah,
so
Mama bellows out, sort of squints. Who you?
She doesn't even know who you are, dude. God, she doesn't even recognize her own kid. Worst mom ever. Come on, guys, let's go.
So you're trying to sneak away?
I'm trying to get Lily to come with me.
Okay, she's gonna follow Bob because she's that crazy, and she's like, once she's done scrambling down, she's going to just make a she's gone. She's just not doing this because this is bull. Because she's just like, you told him this, and now you're gonna start a fight between 2 ogres? Like, no.
We're not here. We're gonna be gone. That's all on them. And honestly, she really was a bad mom. So let's go.
All right.
I did him a favor. Get rid of the toxicity in your life.
Do you call that out, Bob? Are you drawing attention to yourself?
Please don't.
All right. You all, I need another troop roll. So 2 dice from each of you.
All right, let's see.
One of you can add 1 die because Murder Beast is going to help you all with this. Actually, can Murder Beast help you all with this? Yes. Murder Beast can help you all be stealthy. So Murder Beast is going to add 1 die to one of you. So just somebody raise their hand. Let me know you're rolling 3 die instead of.
Who's going to do it?
All right.
Matt's
doing it.
All right. I got a 4 and a 6.
Excellent. I got a 6 and a 1 and an 8.
Okay.
I got a 2 and an 8.
So we got 2 pairs.
2 pairs. Costly success with a bonus. All right. So you all are sneaking away. Okay. Paulo Ogre does not see you all sneaking away. Okay.
Cool.
But he does say, Mama, it Paulo. brought scouts for dinner. And Mama sort of peers past him into the darkness, looking for you all.
Oh no.
You have a bonus. What is that bonus?
She can't see us. We're hidden by the darkness.
All right.
Yellow.
Yeah. So you all just sort of freeze in that moment. Mama
They're like
looks out.
dinosaurs. If we don't move, they can't see us.
They're like dinosaurs. Right. And Mama turns back to Paulo and says, "No scouts."
Oh,
And-
slow down.
And just hauls off and smacks him.
All right, this ain't right. This ain't right. I want to
Oh,
turn
no.
around.
No, Bob, just walk away. Just walk
Are you-
away.
Oh my god. Are you really gonna
If you guys try and stop me, I'm giving you the opportunity to stop me.
We try and
Lily's gonna-
stop.
She's gonna try and grab Bob because
Yeah.
no.
All right. So Paulo reels back, slapped in the face, and says, "No, Mama's bad. No hit."
Oh no.
Mama raises her hand again, and Paulo just sucker punches her right in the nose.
I'm so proud of you, Paul Ogre.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
So yeah, as you all are slinking away, there's an ogre fight happening. There's an ogre fight happening behind you, which could turn into a full-on brawl, but you all are headed away. Where are you going?
Back to the scout
Back
leader,
to-
Sylvie's place.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll make this her problem.
Okay. All right. Who is taking the lead on this? Because if you remember,
On the sneaking or on the
on the guiding through the woods, because you have no clue where you are.
murder beast?
You went underground, traveled through the kingdom of the Grove, and came back up at a different point of the forest. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You're going anywhere else, but are you going in the right direction? Are you headed back? So the sun would start to rise at this point.
Who's got camping and exploration?
Right?
I
Yes.
have one.
Oh, I can try and help.
Oh,
She's
can we
gonna
get
try
somewhere?
and find. No, I was just saying she can try and like use camping to try and find their way back in the direction of Hildy's camp and make this her problem.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it would be camping and exploring to
All right,
navigate
cool.
your way back to your campsite through the woods.
I would like to do that.
Okay. All right.
With a
So-
recommendation of we should find some place to hide and sleep for a while. Get you a nap so you feel better.
Okay. Like she's just like, yes. But should I roll before we take a nap? So that way we kind of know,
Yeah.
like, so I can know what kind of general direction we should go. So if we start heading that way, find a nice spot to hide and then keep going in the morning. But what do you want me to do with the camping exploration though? Would it be helpfulness?
This is probably cleverness.
Okay.
Can I help her?
How are you helping?
Excellent. I will be looking for places for us to stay while
Okay.
she is scouting stuff.
All right. And what would make a good place to stay?
Some place that's kind of hidden, or we can hide and be less visible from casual passerbyers. And
Okay.
preferably near water. Shelter would be good.
Okay. Shelter near water that's off the beaten path. All right. Yeah, you can get a die from Bob.
Okay, cool. Boom.
Take my
All
die.
right. Survey says, oh dear. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. 2 3s. So a pair of 3s, a pair of 1s, a 4, a 5, and a 6.
Okay. Pair of
Nice
threes and a
roll.
pair of 1s. You actually find a cottage, like a stone small cottage. It's got a thatched roof that looks. This cottage looks like it's seen better days. Like it looks like it's probably abandoned. Okay, and it is.
That's what we thought about the cave too.
That's what you thought about the
Right.
cave, right? So you do. It's close to the stream. It's actually right on the stream. It's got a little water wheel that's not spinning anymore. There's too many slats that are broken out of it, and the roof is sort of sagging just a little bit. But it's a cottage. I mean, it's got walls, it's got a roof, and it's overgrown with weeds and things. So it's sort of off the beaten trail.
Do you want to check it out, Keely? What?
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
So
I'll keep an eye on Lily.
Keely, are you going in there first?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it is definitely an abandoned cottage. I mean, it's kind of dirty and dusty in here, and it looks like anything useful out of here seems to have been taken. So there's no furniture. There's just sort of dust and birds' nests and squirrels' nests, and there's cabinets that like people couldn't steal the cabinets, but they're open and they're empty. And with one exception, there is a mirror, like a handheld mirror, in silver, on the floor, face down on the floor.
Vicious.
Hmm.
Does Keely know? Probably not. She's gonna pick up that mirror.
Okay. And so you pick up the mirror and you look at it, and it's not your face
Oh,
that you see in the mirror. It is it's a beautiful young woman in the mirror.
you mean an old lady?
No, it's not an old lady.
Well, from my point of view,
For the kids, it is.
From your point of view, it's probably like 20 something.
oh,
Okay.
so old.
So
Ancient.
Straight up grown up right there.
It's a grown up. There you go. Good point. It is a grown up in the mirror. And at first, like you look at it and it's the face is looking back at you. Right? And I gotta go the other way. And it waves. And then it knocks on the mirror and says,
Oh.
Mm-mm.
I put the mirror.
put it back down.
She's
Okay.
like, nope.
Then I'm gonna come back out. So, cabin is clear. There's not anything nice and soft to sleep on, but
We'll make her a bed.
yeah, we can probably make a nice little bed. But there is something else in there that I think you should take a look at.
Okay. Let's
But
get
it
Lily
seems like
tucked
it's
in.
safe in there.
I want to get Lily tucked in. She's definitely my priority right now.
All right.
Nothing's like on fire or any kind of urgent sort of.
No, there's some squirrels, but
No.
yeah, I thought you'd be happy about that.
We'll have them help us make a bed.
Lily, how do you feel about sleeping on a bed of leaves if we gather up some nice leaves for you? And then we can take our handkerchiefs and lay it over the leaves. Would that be a nice bed for you?
Oh, I can just lay on the leaves. That's great.
That would be all right. Let's collect some. Bob, you want to collect some leaves real quick and we can bring them in there?
Yep. Nothing that's living. Nothing.
All right.
We're not taking anything from living trees or anything. We're making her the best bed ever.
All right.
And I
so
will
you're
roll for
out
it.
of the leaves and out of the twigs and the squirrels.
Ooh, and if we can find like some. Well, no, I don't want to pick some mosses because I don't want to. We might have to pull it. We might have to hurt it to.
Right.
Get
And
some
you
off.
could probably like make her a pillow out of your backpack or
Yeah.
And if I can enlist the aid of the squirrels to assist us
Sure.
in making the comfiest bed.
All right. So
have them all fan her with their tails.
All right. And nobody does anything with the mirror right now, right?
Not yet.
Okay, we're just getting Lily a bed. Okay, so Lily gets a bed. You get Lily a bed set up.
That is amazing.
I would love that so much.
Oh my god, that'd be hysterical.
Oh my god. I need to know more about this 3D scanner. We'll talk.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you in Discord.
So, yeah, that's a good. We do have a Discord channel. I don't know. Does it link up there? It doesn't.
It posts. It posts on Moobot.
Okay. All right. So,
Good evening.
yeah, you get Lily a bed, and Lily, there it is. Boom. We're on Discord. I say Reverend Tommy types Discord, and there it is. That's magic, people. Lily, you lay down, and as soon as your head hits the leaves, you fall sound asleep.
Boom.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh, I have an idea. Can I scoop up some dirt and I'll kind of like put it near her feet because I know she likes that.
Oh, that's very good. Okay. Yeah. So the actress playing Lily is dealing with allergy issues today. This is a perfect point for her to go to sleep. I didn't want anybody to think we just kicked her out. She has actually fallen asleep in real life and in the game. So we're just gonna move on right now with her in a coma. So there we go. Yes.
As we care.
Keely makes a mistake and buries her alive.
Oh no!
She will grow.
Yeah,
That's true. She would be like, "Oh, thank you."
All right.
Go take a dirt nap, Lily. Okay, I will. That sounds nice.
Yeah. There you go. So you pile dirt, kind of like if you're at the beach and you bury your feet in the sand. Yeah, you're clumping dirt on her, and she doesn't seem to mind because she doesn't speak up. She's out to the world.
Can I make I want to do one more thing.
Yeah.
If it gets messy, if it starts going down, I would like her to be protected. So I'm going to build like kind of an arbor out of branches to kind of sort of hide her.
Okay.
Like a canopy kind of thing.
Sure.
So
You're laying sticks on her.
Not on her, but over her. Like I'm bending, like weaving a little arch.
like a little tent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is definitely arts and crafts or camping and exploring on that one. Because it is going to go sideways. This is a role-playing game. You know it's going to go sideways. So let's see how well you do that.
I'm going with cleverness.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'll let you go with cleverness. It really should be helpfulness.
Oh, you're right. I'll take this die away.
Okay.
It's a pair of threes.
A pair of threes.
Rare.
Okay. Well, yeah, there you go. So you make it. It's not falling down on her. It's going to keep her hidden. So, yeah, there is a cost. You don't know what that cost is.
When she wakes up, she impales herself,
No.
undoing all of the damage.
Yes, your twigs actually had ants on them, and when she wakes up, she's covered in ants. No, yes.
I'm gonna have Fluffy guard her also. If I may.
Wait, somebody added the die?
What?
Oh
Add
yeah.
tequila for dirt nap. Termites. Thank you. That's way better than ants. Yeah. That's not actually. That's make that go away. All right.
Too high of a cost.
Right. That's a pretty big cost. So yeah, there is a cost. So Keely's not Keely. Lily is fine. She's covered up. She's hidden. She's napping. What do the other two of you do? Are you going to sleep as well?
No. Well, I want to show you this thing first, Bob.
Okay.
So,
that'd make a great gift for Hildy.
oh, well, here, look, turn it around and look at the other side.
I mean, I feel a little bit bad about taking. What the heck is that?
Yeah.
And at this point, you don't see your face reflected in it, Bob. You see writing, like breathing on a mirror and writing in the steam. It says "Help me" backwards, so it really says "Plan."
Paul.
Yeah, plan. But
Please help. Okay.
Yeah, well, what do we I don't know how.
Is there anyone there?
There was like a lady there. An adult lady.
Do we know who? Well, we're supposed to help. I mean, that's like, I don't know, rule number 3 or something.
But I don't know how. I don't know how to help her.
I mean, break the mirror?
Oh, that's a good idea. That's like bad luck though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it. Also, it could hurt her. So let's find out if she's a good guy or a bad guy. Because, you know, I'm not saying I've learned from the ogres, because I definitely have not learned. Let's be honest. But tap on the mirror.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And a hand comes up and wipes away the fog, and you see a lady there, and she has the same color hair as Keely, like it almost looks like it could be Keely 15 years later.
Uh-oh.
Is she very tall?
Oh, well, she's just in a little mirror, like. Murder Beast is curling up next to Lily. He would look up and say, go ahead, break it. You're kids. You've got 7 extra years to waste.
7 years is so long.
That's like twice my life.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll be an adult by then.
Ah! Okay, so do the thing where who are the letter R and then the letter U? Question mark.
Well, I'm going to need a name for this NPC, so.
Oh, really? Go for it. Go for it.
Nice job, Bob. Let's name her Mirror Girl.
Miranda.
Oh, I like that. Let's name her Miranda. That's perfect.
I was like, I can't give you a fairy stone for Mirror Girl.
Miranda. That's perfect.
All right.
Ha.
All right. And what is one thing about Miranda the Mirror Girl that could be important?
I don't know. This is tricky.
It doesn't have to be important.
She has magic hair.
Magic hair.
She's stuck in a mirror. Yeah.
I know.
She's stuck in a mirror, right? Yeah. Okay. So we have Miranda. There's your fairy stone popped up there. We have Miranda. So she will actually type back. She'll type back Miranda. Only it's backwards. So it's ADNARIM.
Adnirum.
Oh, right. Adnirum.
I like that, Sir Percival. Magical hair. It's always perfectly done.
Nice.
Yeah. So you say that, and she shakes her head, and she points at the first letter, and like, no, start here.
Miranda.
Miranda.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Oh.
Boy, her hair looks great.
Yeah. Do you think she's a good guy or a bad guy?
I
She
don't know.
types.
Because I thought the ogre was a bad guy, but then he wasn't that bad,
His mama really shouldn't have picked on him like she did.
right?
She writes in the mirror, DOOG.
Good.
Dog. She's a dog? Are you a dog? I
No.
love dogs.
Bob, start. It's the other way.
Good. Good. She's good. She's good. Okay.
Oh, she says she's good. She's not a bad guy. I believe her. She looks trustworthy.
How? Help? Question mark.
Good question.
She writes down, "Let me out."
How?
And actually, you can read it this time. She starts writing backwards.
Thanks.
Smart. Then I write. Try
How?
to write it backwards. How?
WOH.
Well, I actually
Question
write the H, and then the O, and then the W. Actually, in this reversed image, it looked like I was
Yes.
writing it right.
Yes. Yeah. She writes, "Break the curse."
Okay, take a mirror, smash it.
Ah!
Is that what you do?
No,
Oh.
I go like slow motion, like I'm going to do it, and then I look up at the mirror. I look at Keely. She said yes.
What? Really?
She said, "Yeah, look, show him the thumbs up.
Okay,
show him
okay.
the thumbs up. Show him the thumbs up."
Before you do that, let me just check something really, really quick. I want to I'm going to pull out the book and stuff, and I want to look through and see if it says anything about magical mirrors and breaking.
I put the mirror face down so that they can't see the book.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna look through the book for a clue on the magical mirror. So this is going to be. Normally this would be a troop roll, but we're down one on your troop. So you could both roll 3 dice. That's
Cool.
fine. You can both roll 3 die.
I got one pair of 1s and a 5.
I have 2 2s and a 10.
Okay.
Two pair.
So it is a costly success plus a bonus. So magical mirrors. What do you find out about magical mirrors?
Mostly what I'm looking for is what I'm mostly concerned about is if there's going to be any bad repercussions for Bob if she breaks the mirror. Is it really true that you get cursed for 7 years if you break a mirror? Because things like that might be true here.
Oh yeah. So you do find a list of superstitions, right? Like some scout in the past has tested out superstitions. Okay. And as just written across the top of the page, is it bad luck? All right. And the first one is black cats. And there's a question mark.
Well, not
Look
for
at Murder
us.
Beast.
Right. So the next one is walk under a ladder. And then somebody else has written in, where are we going to find a ladder? So this one's not crossed out either. Murder Beast chimes up, looks over your shoulder at the book, and says, "I'm offended."
You know what? You're right. I don't like that at all. And I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to cross out the question mark and go, they are good luck.
Oh, I mean, of course we're bad luck. I don't know why it was a question, but that's okay. You do you. The next one is step on a crack, and that one's crossed out. All right,
Good.
All right,
That's good because I've done that.
Mama's back is not broken. Okay, and the next one is break a mirror. And then there's tally marks beside it.
Hmm.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're written in different colored ink.
How many years
How
of
many
bad luck?
Are there?
It never finishes. Like there's 4 tally marks there. That's the
Maybe
last one on the
4.
list. And flipping through the book, you never see this handwriting again.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good. That is not good.
Now there's a bonus. So if you'd like to know something else about mirrors, you can find something else.
Anything about curses and mirrors?
Good
How to
idea.
break them.
That mirrors often reflect curses. Like you could use a mirror to bounce magic back.
If we put one mirror, if we found another mirror and reflected it on that mirror, would that break the curse without having to break the mirror? Maybe.
I don't know, but I really like that idea. I want to.
We
see
could
what
try
happens.
it. Don't we have a mirror back at camp? Or didn't someone bring a mirror with them?
I did not.
I don't think
I
Lily did
I got
either.
this string and my giant Madagascar.
Yeah,
cockroach
I have my
and-
scrunchies and
this big thing of thing.
yeah.
So this is what you all have. You do
got a
have a
kazoo.
pocket knife. You do have a mess kit.
Yeah.
You do have a flashlight. Not everybody has batteries
Right.
still in there. Sally, that is something that absolutely could happen. I don't know that we're going to the mirror world with an episode left, but I would love to see that happen.
I'd love to give myself a goatee. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
right.
and it's so funny because Evil Bob is actually Nice Bob.
Right.
So Murder Beast is going to pipe up on this hint and say, well, water can work like a mirror.
Should we try it? Didn't we hear water nearby?
Yeah, we're right on the water. We just need to get it nice and still. Oh.
Yeah, and Sir Percival, that's where I was going, but they didn't catch that. So yeah, clean up your cooking pot so it's nice and shiny. But no, Murder Beast pipes up with water. That and you are right beside the stream here.
Let's use our mess kit to hold
we'll
a
put
bowl
some
of water.
Yeah, good idea.
And then make sure I think it needs to be light shining on it for it to be
We'll test it out.
reflected.
We can move it around to different places till we find the best reflectee.
All right, yeah. So you step outside, right? You're going outside the cottage. Okay.
I'm not going too far. Fluffy is guarding. Murder Beast is guarding.
And it's got that water wheel, so you're right here next to the. I am so tempted, Reverend Tommy. I am so tempted, but actually, starting in July, we're going to be playing Gablonia, my other game that I'm working on right now. That's not published yet. It'll come out in Kickstarter in the fall. So. As much as I think that would be awesome to suck them in the mirror world and have a whole season of them trying to get back home, like Quantum Leap style, maybe. But we're actually going to play Gablonia next. So, all right, you get out there, and you notice the sun has risen. There are 3 statues that were not there before standing over the water, like about to cross towards the cottage, and you look in the mud, and you've got footprints like leading straight to this cottage that you all found.
I think we just got real lucky.
And they are troll-shaped statues.
Wow.
Stone statues.
Keely, can you yeet them really far away?
Oh. Or
I know.
how big is the river? Can we just push them in the river?
Push them in. They're stone, so they're not going to float. They would just sink.
Oh, that might be hurting them. Or are they already done for? I don't know how troll things work. I don't know. Are they stone forever or just until the sun sets again?
I
I could look it up in the book, I guess.
I think you've already looked up trolls in the book.
That's right. That's right.
I'm going to give you that trolls turn to stone in the sun.
But permanently?
No, another scout has written, but they turn back.
So then I guess we kind of have to leave them alone. I don't want to do anything that might hurt them.
Eat them. I would like them to not be here, or we have to get out of here before dark, and then they know we're here. I'm not gonna yeet.
I don't know if it'll hurt them though.
That'll be fine. They'll be fine. They're made of stone. You can't hurt a stone.
I feel like stone is easier to hurt. I could throw them somewhere soft.
I can tell you this: stone won't bleed, and we're not supposed to draw blood. So
You're right. Even if they crack, it won't bleed. So I think I'm okay.
You're totally
Good
fine.
call. All right.
Yeah,
I'm going to try and throw them as far away as I can.
All right. You don't need to test unless you're going to throw them somewhere specific. If you're just picking them up and hurl them as far as you can,
Away.
all in the same direction.
No? Yeah, she probably would, though. Like, it's smarter to throw them in different directions, but she would probably throw them in the same direction.
All right. Okay. You can throw them. And actually, I'm going to give you a fairy stone for that. Because after that, you're going to need it. You chuck you chuck these statues. You can do it. That's your ability as a half giant. You can pick them up and boom. There
Yeet.
they go.
Yeah.
Crashing
Yeet.
through tree branches.
Take
and-
that, cheerleading tryouts. Ugh.
Yeah. So it's not like Superman throwing a statue. It doesn't go halfway across the world. It's more like Keeley has thrown a ball, essentially. Say go a good ways off into the wood, crashing and rolling, and but it's not like the ogre throwing the moop into the clouds, right? Just the fact that you can pick them up and throw them is you can do that. Yeah, like a shot put, right? So at most, I don't know how far a shot put goes, but you've probably thrown them about a football field away.
That's good.
That's good. So yeah.
They'll be disoriented when they wake up.
They'll be broken when they wake up, more than likely. So
He didn't mean that. He didn't mean that.
actually, give me a troop roll real quick. 3 dice from each of you, because that
Okay.
will let us know. Throwing them all in the same direction, there's a chance that you could just throw them one on top of the other.
That's true. Oh, I got 2 1s and a 9.
Ooh, I got a 1, a 9, and a 3.
All right.
Hey.
So, not going to be as bad as I thought. You throw them and you don't hear any crashing and cracking, and you don't hear anybody go, ow. You scoop
Good
up
job.
some water, right? You scoop up some water in a bowl. And what are you doing now?
Trying to see what we can do to keep it still and find the most reflective location for it. I don't know how to deal with the light or too much light or not enough light to keep it dark.
I'll kind of experiment with my own face to where I can. I think it's less light.
I think
in
it's
the
more
shade
light.
is better.
I think the more light is better.
Okay, let's see. We test them out. Whichever one's better, we use that one.
Right. And I don't actually know the answer. I'm waiting for our train engineer friend to speak up here about
Yeah,
water.
come on, engineers in our chat.
right. So
Come on, you nerds out there.
right. So you realize that moving it around definitely doesn't make the water still.
No. Right.
Right?
That part I got.
Right?
But-
So you put it down flat, and whether you put it in the sun or whether you put it in the shade, I don't know, but it works. Okay? You get a reflective surface because you'll try it until it does. All right? So you get a reflective surface, and then what do? You see your faces in the water. You don't see this stranger's face in the water.
Okay. We're going to need light because I'm like super duper pretty sure it's light. Because it's going to be reflecting off of the surface.
There we go.
Okay.
That's what I was waiting on.
Yeah.
More light allows refraction, which can be reflective. There you go. Yep. And Reverend
So-
Tommy says, try animal handling.
So then I got it. I've nailed it.
Yeah.
So when we put the mirror in front of it, we're going to want as much of the mirror in there. So we maybe want to keep a light in there. Like shine the light in. Like, so you have a bowl, you have a mirror, and then the light in there to make it the most reflective.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going for it. I think it's fascinating that Bob is coming up with this plan.
Bob is very clever.
Yeah. I'm seeing that. I like it. Okay. So is that what you're doing? You're holding one mirror atop your makeshift watery mirror and shining the light in there.
And if that doesn't work, I just had another idea that might work.
Smash it.
Before we do that, that'll be our last
Okay.
resort.
All right. Yeah. You hear a loud sploosh. And you look down and your bowl is empty.
Oh.
Oops.
There's
I
no
look
water
in the
bowl.
mirror.
You see your own face
Oh.
in the mirror.
Oh, yay.
I think we did it.
Yay. Hello? Tap on the mirror.
Yeah.
There's no response. I mean, you tap on the mirror, Bob, and Bob's reflection taps back.
Okay, I'm going to fill the bowl with water again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look in the water bowl.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you see your face.
Hello? Hello? Lady? Miranda? I
think we did it.
Yay. I check on our good friend Lily.
All right. Here's where the cost comes in on making the thing over Lily. You walk in and Lily is soaking wet. Everything in this cabin is wet. Like there was this big explosion of water.
What?
Is Lily okay?
Yeah, Lily's okay. She's just soaking wet.
Well, she likes to hydrate.
There you go.
True.
Yeah.
Hello?
And it didn't wake her up, surprisingly.
And Murder Beast is probably not happy.
No, Murder Beast is not happy. Thank you for reminding me. Murder Beast is also soaking wet. And he is standing there, pissed off wet panther, glaring at the door and says, I don't know what you all did.
I think we broke a curse. You should
Yeah.
be very proud of us.
Hello?
I'll be proud when I'm dry.
Oh.
And he pads out of the cabin to go lay in the sun.
Oh, also we threw some trolls away. It's fine.
Well, I think we
Miranda?
did a good thing.
I think so. I think we did a great
I
thing.
think we did a good thing. You don't think it like dumped her in some water, do you?
Do you think it turned her into water? Are we soaking in her now? Miranda, are you here? I don't know what we did. I'm 10.
So as you are standing there trying to figure it out, the fireplace lights up with a fire
Oh.
in it. And it's pretty warm, and the water on the floor starts to evaporate. And as it evaporates, it takes with it the dirt and the leaves and the twigs, and they all just turn into smoke.
That is interesting.
Step out of the cabin.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out as well.
Lily.
Oh shoot. I'm gonna pick up Lily and take her with me.
Well, you turn back around, and the door is shut.
No, Lily.
Lily! I'm sorry.
I'm gonna use my strength and bang down the door.
Okay. You're going to break in the door?
Yeah.
All right. You break in the door, and the cabin is transformed on the inside. The outside, it still looks pretty messed up. On the inside, there's a small bed. All right. And Lily is laying in the bed still with a mound of dirt over her feet. Actually, it's a brown blanket over her feet now. So it's not the mound of dirt. It's a brown blanket over her feet. The bedspread is like this patchwork twig pattern on it that's over the top of her. So she's been tucked into the covers. There is a table with a pot of tea on it and 3 chairs. And there's food back in the cabinets. There is a sort of a rag rug, a woven rag rug on the floor. The fireplace is going, and that's what's in there.
Thank you, Miranda.
Or thank you, cabin? I guess we should probably go to sleep now, right?
Yes. I want to know.
It seems pretty safe in here.
Do we have a pen and paper?
I do.
Can we write her a note and say thank you?
Yeah, good idea. I'll do it with my glitter pen. I think she'll like it.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Sparkle. So while she's writing a note, I want to check around.
Okay. All right. You look around. You don't see anybody else. All right. So it's a 1-room cabin. There's not a whole lot going on. So, yeah. I mean, as you are looking around, you start to see pictures on the walls. Like you'll look in one place and there's nothing there, and then you turn around and there's a picture on the wall that you hadn't seen before. And you look back and there's another picture on the wall, like just where you were looking and nothing was there. It's like the cabin is coming back to life around you. And they're pictures of this lady that you saw in the mirror.
Oh, Miranda.
All right. And a gentleman with black hair. And it looks like from the pictures, that they were in love or they were together. And then he's not in the pictures anymore. And she looks distinctly sadder in the last few pictures that you see. But there's nobody there.
I hate a romantic story. Oh, it's the
some
worst.
Sort of romantic story. Yeah. It's been suggested that you leave some gummy bears with the note.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what do you write in your note?
Dear Miranda, thank you so much for the lovely fire and the blankets. I hope it's okay that we stay here and get some sleep. We'll try and make sure we clean anything up before we go. Anything else you want to add, Bob?
Have some gummies. They're very tasty.
Right. Here are some gummy bears. They're very tasty. Please enjoy. And signed Keely and
Lily.
And Lily and Bob. P.S. Sorry you're so sad about that boy.
Oh, you probably shouldn't have mentioned that. Okay.
All right.
She's sad.
Yeah. And then, I mean, do you all go to sleep? It's been a while since you slept at this point.
It has.
It is morning now, but that's just because your cycle got off going underground. Yeah, so you take a nap.
We need to wake up before dark. Really
yeah.
All right. Well, Murderby says he'll wake you up.
Long enough for us to get away from angry trolls?
Yes.
You mentioned the eating of the trolls, right?
Yeah.
I threw him real far.
Murderby says he's been keeping a count in his mind to make sure Lily gets enough sleep, but he will happily wake you up when she is done.
Oh, that's perfect.
Thank you.
All right. And he does just that. Several hours later, you all have slept, and you wake up with a big splash of water in your face.
I suppose we deserve it.
How did he carry in his little murder paws a bucket?
He probably held it in his mouth. Ah!
So cute.
Ooh.
Look up, look around.
Yep. The gummy bears are gone.
Does the cabin still look all decorated and a fire is going? And
The fire has died out, and the cabin is starting to look a little faded and a little bit older. Like the last picture you see is of the Miranda looking sad. And now you notice that there's cobwebs in the corners, and the place has started to get dusty, and the blankets that are on the bed, like the bed has collapsed just a little bit. The blankets that are on the bed have gotten tattered and moth-eaten. And your note is there, but it's flipped over.
is there another note on the other side?
There is another note on the other side.
That was a really good note.
And it says, Scouts.
That's us.
My curse is broken,
Yay!
but you have bigger problems.
Oh.
Boo.
Is that
What?
it?
Follow the trolls. Rescue Hildy.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And that's where we're going to end for today. That's where we're going to end. We're going to end a few minutes early because we had to lose Lily. But that seems like an appropriate cliffhanger
Hildy.
to end on there. So experience points wise, you each get to add a point in a badge of your choosing, any badge. And then what did we use today? We used, I'm thinking camping and exploring, or storytelling and lore. I mean, you convinced that ogre that his mama was bad. So
It really wasn't that hard. Mama was bad. I'm just
Mama
saying.
was bad, but you told some interesting stories. Just some guy. I feel like Rescue Hildy is an optional side quest.
No.
So the camping and exploring or storytelling and lore, it has to go in the lower of 2 badges for that.
Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
So I'm gonna get 5
Mhm.
Me
this
too.
time, and I can either do it in athletics or heraldry and manners. Can
Okay.
I know what the power is going to be
Absolutely.
before I choose?
Absolutely. I just have to
Neat.
look them up because I'm in the middle of designing another game, so
Yeah.
I don't remember all the ins and outs of the game I already wrote.
Nor should you have to.
Funny how that works. So
I mean-
heraldry and manners, mastery ability is diplomatic immunity.
Oh,
In the Mastery of Heraldry and Manners badge, you have earned prestige and renown among all the people of the Weirdwood. Even if they do not know your name, residents of the wood recognize you as someone important. This affords you a degree of diplomatic immunity. Short of attacking a denizen of the wood, your minor transgressions, like tossing trolls, will be overlooked, often as an amusing entertainment or simple misunderstanding. And then camping and exploring. Was that the other one that you said?
oh no,
or was it
athletics.
Athletics is forest parkour.
Ah,
Your body has
Parkour!
become one.
you mean
with the-
like what Lily did on the ogre earlier
Yeah.
today?
Yeah. Your body's become one with the physical realities of the forest. You can flip, roll, dive, climb, swing, slide, bounce off rocks and trees. Use the terrain to your advantage to gain easy access to difficult areas, avoid pursuit, or simply show off at will.
I feel like I'm gonna do athletics.
Yeah.
And then next time I'll get diplomatic immunity.
There you go. All right,
All right.
Bob.
Cool.
Let me tell you about my mastery of storytelling and lore.
Oh, did you get it this time?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Storytelling-
What is that one?
That one allows you to create illusions as you tell your stories.
Oh
So you
no.
can make them come to life. They don't have physical form. It's just an illusion. But they last for 3 breaths after you stop talking.
Too much power for Bob. Do you know how long Bob can talk for?
Right? Yes. So yeah, you can create, and the examples given in the book is you could describe a battle scene and have illusionary arrows fly over. You could, okay, that's the example I remember.
Beautiful maiden,
Right.
and she will speak with my voice,
right,
and my words.
Yeah, so it's just illusion. It's just images, but that could be super, super useful. I have no idea what that means, but
so real quick backstory, because we have people who were not here in season 2. So I had a gnome. I have a gnome bard who had the spell Dagger Cloud.
Oh yes, all right.
And because the power of
Patreon's
the power of Patreon Saints really amplified, and we were in an alley and someone had stolen the money that we raised for orphans. Yes, literal orphans. They stole the money and I wanted to slow them down, and a dagger does like 1d4 and it's like not a big deal, right? Well, it got really overpowered, and I think it did something like 96 points of damage, and it turned everybody in the alley into pink mist.
Well, there you go.
It was really bad, and it was very horrific. Kazu's stuck there. She's like,
yeah.
Oh, I got a bad.
And that's when she turned bad.
Yeah. It really was. It was definitely a pivotal moment in her life.
So that's not going to happen in Wyrdscouts. This is a family-friendly, kid-friendly, adult-friendly game, not about turning your enemies into pink mist with daggers. You can pick up Wyrdscouts on my website, wicked-clever.com. You can get it PDF or print from Drive-Thru RPG. That's what we've got tonight. Next Sunday, we will do this again. It will be our season finale of Wyrdscouts. It will be the last episode of Wyrdscouts. And then Paulo will be back. We hope, crossing our fingers, that Paulo will be back to run
and not in Italy.
Yeah. To run some.
And I will try and remember to make the Keely balls.
Oh, yeah.
For the last show. I want to make
those for the last show. You're right. You're right.
Gotta make those Keely balls.
Keely balls.
On Tuesday night, join Nat 21 Adventures for the Dungeons and Dragons, the main event. Like, that's what this channel is that's the main event. All right. Watch them play Dungeons and Dragons in costume like they are for Wyrdscouts. And the audience gets to add and subtract to their roles as well. And Paulo leads them through this amazing world that he has created with actual loops and all sorts of stuff. And then the following weekend, thank you. They're going to be live at New Jersey Renaissance Festival.
Yay! All my friends are going to be there.
I don't know. Is that Memorial Day weekend or the weekend after?
The weekend. The Memorial Day is on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday.
There you go. All right. So you will get to see them live at New Jersey Renaissance Festival. If you want to see Shoshi live, where do they have to go to see you live, Shoshi? I mean, LA. They got to go to LA.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you want to see me in 2 dimensions, you can watch on Monday nights on the Twitch channel Scabby Rooster for total party kills. Although I won't be there tomorrow, you should still watch though, because I have a rehearsal for another place that I don't know if you can see me there, because the season has started and I don't know if you can get tickets after it started, but I'm working, I'm doing a show. It's an online immersive storytelling show called Sherwood in Nottingham. If you go to spybrunch.com, you can look it up. It's it really blends like theater and puzzle solving and LARPing basically into an entire show that takes place over 4 weeks, that the players have like an active part in the storytelling. So we're halfway through the second season. So I don't know, it might be too late in the season to get a ticket and join in, but we're definitely going to do a third season. So
Nice.
Check it out. One of the coolest things I've ever worked on, honestly.
Is it called Spy Brunch?
So spybrunch.com, that's the company that's producing it. And then the show itself is called Sherwood and Nottingham.
All right. I type spybrunch.com. I don't know if that'll show up as a link or not when I type it, but yeah. And if you want to see me in person, I'm taking my kids on vacation to Santa Rosa Beach, Florida for a week. So if we cross paths, maybe. But otherwise, September. I'm not doing any live shows until September. That's my first one. Lexington Comic-Con, Origins Game Fair, Con on the Cob, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we will have OhioCon in Columbus, Ohio, but that's not till January. So, all right. Check these folks out in their other places. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, I have a Twitch channel as well. But I'm over here more than I'm over there now. I will probably do something this week on Twitch because I got to get ready for a live playtest in person in Akron, Ohio at the Hall Outpost on Saturday. But you can't get tickets to that. It's already, all the seats are filled on that. So thank you so much for joining us. I know you gotta be on top of things before we tell you about it. Okay. We expect our fans to
People
be
are
psychic.
So rabid for live in-person entertainment right now.
Right. You just I mean, you know what? Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitch, follow us on follow us, and then you'll find out about stuff before we announce it on Sunday Sidequest. Thank you to our subscribers for the Twitch channel. Thank you to our followers. Thank you to the Patreon subscribers that make this stuff happen. You all are awesome. Thank you for everybody hanging out with us today, watching Sunday Sidequest, Wyrdscouts, and thank you for all of the fans of this show that have picked up a copy of the book to play with your own families and your own friends. That is awesome. So I hope you enjoy it. Next week, season finale, all 4 of us will be here. Maybe a special guest star. I don't know how those things work. We'll look. And that's it. We're going to end the broadcast. We're going to wave goodbye. Thank you, everybody. Peace out. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.